When you think of Mabinogi, isn't it about dyeing? So this is all about the new dyeing system that they're working on. So let's start right down here. We'll watch this video real quick. And you can see like all the outfits and the, you know, like the wig, the boots. And you can like see their colors. And so far I like this new dyeing window. I think this looks really good. This is a screen in development. The UI configuration, operation, design, and details may change when Eternity is updated. The basic menu UI is a temporary version at the time of dyeing system development. Please look forward to the UI section in the next season's post. So I'm assuming the next season's post will probably be in December because that's when they posted information last December too. But yeah, I am looking forward to reading their UI changes. So enter dyeing mode. When you dye your hair and don't get the color you want, using the dye ample, select the target from the list and dye it to the desired color. I'm sure you've had the experience of repeating the same process multiple times. At this time, you have to look at the same window several times and repeat the same actions over and over again. I was thinking, wouldn't it be convenient if I could just go straight to the dyeing process? Since we're already at it, we're improving it so that we can go straight into the unique mode where we can dye our hair. Wouldn't it be even better if, while dyeing one item, you could select another item and start dyeing it right away? Yeah, that would be pretty convenient. The list of dyeable items on the left includes not only equipment you are wearing, but also you can select all the dyeable items you have in your inventory. For example, you can sort by selecting only wig items or only shoe items. We are working on further improvements to provide a variety of filtering features. Everyone thought hard about the new clothes and dyed them with care in each dyeing pot. There must have been a moment where you felt something was a little lacking. Once you enter dyeing mode, you don't have to close and reopen the dyeing screen multiple times. Yeah, that would be really nice to not have to do that all the time. Divided the desired color into parts and pour the color in advance. We took great care to ensure that you could see what color combinations would look like. However, just like before, with one dyeing operation, I'm thinking of a direction where one item can only be dyed in one part. It's not that I haven't considered dyeing multiple items or multiple parts at once, but in that case, what is the item consumed and what is the color before and after dyeing? Because it was anticipated that the guidance on how it had changed would become too complicated. So, dyeing result information window. While we're on the subject, I also tried to make the results of the dyeing window look better. So you can see like the old dyeing window that we have right here after dyeing something on the left, and on the right you can see the new one. So yeah, that looks a lot better. I believe I'm not the only one who has always been bothered by the global line breaks in the results window. This is an issue with the results window that is used not only for dyeing but also many other systems. Improvements to this part will be detailed in the next post. First, I thought about how to improve readability in the dyeing results window. Which item part changed from its original color to what color before and after dyeing. I've improved it to show it more clearly with the color code value. At first, of course, only RGB code was shown. Some newcomers to the Eternity project have expressed the opinion that hex code is easier to understand. When I compared it to my previous experience with Mabinogi, I thought that RGB alone would be sufficient. For new militians who are new to Mabinogi after the Eternity update, I thought that the hex code would be easier to recognize and memorize. So, dye color palette. So here's what that looks like right here. First of all, the colors that were unique to Mabinogi that I originally used were distorted. There was some concern about whether the messy, tangled appearance of the palette should be maintained. Like other games, you could have just chosen to present all colors in the form of a smooth, natural color wheel. Our color palette did not include all colors. Some were hesitant to take that path for various reasons, as it was only available in limited quantities in the area. So, by utilizing the 40,000 colors provided in the existing palette, I just wanted a version where those colors were arranged a little better and more naturally. And you can see like some pictures of that right here. There is a huge difference between the way humans perceive color to be natural and the way computers understand color ordering. There was a gap between the Torii Canyon and the Sanctuary of Avalon that was so difficult to bridge. No matter what method I used, I couldn't automatically list a pretty color spectrum. Eventually, at some point, someone had to manually tweak the results. I considered splitting the palette into two parts, but I wanted to avoid adding extra depth when dyeing. Looking at the dye palette, I kept wondering throughout the development period, where on earth did the satisfaction I felt when dyeing my hair come from? A. Select one or more colors from the color palette. This is the so-called physical area. B. Repeat until the desired color is dyed by breaking the 1 out of 5 probability, Realm of Fighting the Odds. Here's the area of A. It was very difficult to choose the desired color from the confusing color palette. In the area of B, there is still means to successfully dye directly through dyeing, but requires a separate cost. So yeah, this is the first post on the Korean Eternity site about the new dyeing system that they are working on. And there's also a part 2, so we'll go over that as well. So when you think about Mabinogi, isn't it about dyeing part 2? In the second installment of Dye, new additions are made in Eternity. I would like to introduce in more detail the parts that have been improved and supplemented from the existing ones. So material palette. Oh, that's really cool. So you can see like how the palette is changing like with each tab that they click on. Mabinogi had a variety of color palettes including cloth, metal, leather, and silk. Depending on the item, there is a setting that says this part of the costume uses a metal palette. There were often situations where we had no choice but to dye some items with limited colors. In Mabinogi, the charm of dyeing your hair with a variety of colors is revealed. We judged that there would be little need to maintain restrictions in this area. We improved the dyeability of all dyeable items so that you can now choose one palette among the cloth, metal, leather, and silk palettes to dye. There are cases where multiple color tables are matched to the same palette. For example, even if it is the same metal palette, there are several types. Click on the desired material palette to see the materials that belong to that palette. I've included one of every existing palette to alternate between. So palette enlargement, this is pretty cool. So you can see how this is the palette zoomed out, like right here. Right here the palette zoomed out, and then like it zooms in. So it's easier to select the colors that you want when you're like zoomed into it. And here's another improvement to the dye palette. In the past, there were many times when it was difficult and uncomfortable to select colors at pixel by pixel levels. Hold down the control key while hovering over the palette with your cursor, and it enlarges so you can see it better. Yeah, that's really cool. Let's go and watch this real quick. Okay, so they're showing off like all the different dye tabs and the colors. Yeah, nice. Added various conveniences. Every Militian has his or her own color preference. Since the color of choice, once decided, does not change easily, the colors that are frequently used when dyeing are decided upon. To reduce the hassle of having to choose these frequently used colors from the palette every time you dye a new piece of clothing, we've added a new feature to make it easier to automatically select a color by registering it as a favorite once you've chosen it. That's nice. Additionally, dyeing is sometimes used to apply special colors that do not exist in the color palette. When you enter dyeing mode, you can check the dyes you currently have in your inventory and apply them right away. Additionally, when listing the stains, the colors are arranged in order from dark to light. For those who are new to dyeing in Mabinogi, the two most confusing points are, first, you have to choose the color yourself from a somewhat confusing looking dye palette. Second, there is a process in which 5 candidate colors are selected, one of which is randomly selected and dyed. Choosing a color is not easy, and I was very concerned about the current situation where the color I chose with great effort was not confirmed to be dyed. Like other games, it has a natural color wheel. We also considered providing all colors and a process for easily picking and dyeing the colors. However, when reflecting on it, many people said that it was not a dye that was truly Mabinogi-like. As difficult as it is to dye an item, I decided that there is definitely joy in developing my own individuality with more affection. Instead, you can use a regular dye and choose one color of your choice. We decided to provide an additional method to ensure definitive dyeing. Select a color other than the desired color among the 5 colors selected. I tried adding the ability to exclude from the result color and set this process to require a different resource. We are considering the optimal solution to prevent items with the same function, such as existing direct dyeing amples, from losing their jobs. Other things to consider. In addition to the general functions I have mentioned so far, we are developing to reflect the following additional elements. Dyeing zone. Setting the light source, such as natural light, outside and inside, at different times of day. A dedicated dyeing space where you can preset environmental elements such as black, all white backgrounds, chroma key backgrounds, etc. Mannequins of different genders and races. Ability to dye items of different races and genders while freely checking the results using preset mannequin elements. I want to gift an item to a friend in a color that matches their preference, but it was so hard because I couldn't try it on every time I dyed it. Now I'm in the process of setting up an environment where I can dye it by putting it on a mannequin instead. Yeah, I think that'd be a great idea if you could like use a mannequin item to put clothing items on, and like try dyeing it using that method instead. Like if you're trying to dye something for a friend but you're not the right gender or the right race to wear the outfit, that'd be a good way to preview it. Eternity offers the experience of playing Mabinogi today. Numerous convenience improvements are being made while maintaining the best possible experience. For militians who will one day take their first steps into Eternity, this is an environment where they may experience too many changes at once, no matter how good the change in direction may be. There will be a fair amount of confusion for a while, which may not necessarily be a good thing for the gameplay experience. Yeah, that is true. There is a huge problem with Mabinogi is there's so much content in the game already that, like, if everything changes, it's gonna take a while for new players to adjust. So to help those of you who will reach the destination called Eternity adapt quickly, as an example, the improvements related to the dyeing system above were reflected first. We plan to present similar attempts in more fields in the future. Of course, in the process, it may work differently from the original intention. You may notice some shortcomings that we haven't noticed yet. We will even take that part into consideration and try to fully reflect the opinions for improvement. We may show you a more improved version in the finished version of Eternity, or if possible, on the official servers. So yeah, overall this post is really good, and it looks like they are still looking to the players for feedback, which is good. I think they're making the right call being really open with the player base. Like they're paying attention to like what we're saying, which is definitely a good thing. And I do get it, like, this is going to be a drastic change, right? Mabinogi has so many systems that when we change to Eternity, it's going to feel like a completely different game. Like, that's just how it's going to be. So it is going to be a big adjustment for everyone, but overall, I think it's going to be for the best. Like, if we want this game to live another 20 years, like, this update needs to happen, and it's not going to be perfect. There are going to be some people that are angry about it, of course. There are going to be a lot of there are going to be a few long-term Mabinogi players that have probably been around for, you know, 15, 20 years. They're probably, some of them are probably going to be pissed off. But this still needs to happen. And that's just the reality. Like, with an update on this scale, it's impossible to do everything perfectly. There's always going to be something. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to their next post, which will probably be in December, I'm assuming. But that's it for the changes that they're making to the dying system. So today we'll be looking at a part that was shown in the Korean Fantasy Party for Mabinogi. We'll be looking at character creation in Unreal Engine 5. And we have English closed captioning. There's the login. So they played this live on stream. Here's the new character select screen. This looks pretty cool.
안녕하세요, 밀레시안 여러분. 마비노기 총괄 디렉터 민경훈입니다. 이번 이터니티의 소식의 시작을 제가 직접 보여드리고 싶었습니다. 그래서 캐릭터 생성 과정을 제가 직접 좀
So the director is going to show us the character creation process for Unreal.
업데이트 후에 실제로 만나보실 모습은 지금과는 좀 다를 수 있는데 지금 현재 저희가 구현해 놓은 모습을 천천히 보여드리도록 하겠습니다. 이렇게 하나씩 선택할 수 있고요. 세 캐릭터를 선택해 보겠습니다. 이 의상은 처음 보시는 의상이죠. 이터니티 버전으로.
This is the first time you've seen this costume, newly created in Eternity version. This is the newbie wear. Okay.
전에 잠깐 소개드린 것처럼 이런 형태.
A while ago, yes, as I briefly introduced, this is now.
신발도 이제 구현해 볼 수 있고요.
Now let's implement pretty shoes in the shape of.
일단은 남캐를 한번 잠깐 보여드릴게요.
Okay, first the male character. So yeah, you can pick the male character's age. And this shows you like the stats. Because the stats are like slightly different.
이렇게 당연히 나이도 이렇게 고를 수 있고요. 능력치는 신경 쓰지 않으셔도 됩니다. 임시 수치로 넣어둔 거예요.
So it looks like over here we have like a couple of different like starting outfit options. So like this is the newbie wear over here, and it looks like you can pick like one of these other 3 outfits to start with. So far this looks really good.
얼굴도 이렇게 이거 이따가 조금 이따가 자세히 보여드릴 텐데 이제 남캐 헤어들은 지금 일단 반영해 놓은 건 이 정도고요. 여러 가지 익숙하신 헤어들이
Couple of the different male hairstyles.
이런 헤어도 있고, 그리고 당연히 이렇게 색상도 선택할 수 있습니다.
And the different colors.
일단 다시 돌아가서 네, 여성캐로 선택을 해보겠습니다.
And you can notice, like here, you can see some of the hair clipping through her outfit. So it's a lot easier to notice, like, the hair clipping through the outfits on the female character, because she has, like, longer hair. And the longer hair options typically, like, clip through the outfits more.
네, 예쁘죠? 예쁜 건
Yeah, you can see it, like, better up close. You can see how it's, like, cutting into the shirt and stuff. But it looked a lot better in game. That might just be, like, a character creation thing. Like, when I saw, like, the in-game footage that's later, it looked a lot better and a lot less noticeable.
가까이서 봐야 됩니다. 이렇게 가까이서 보시면 이 디테일이 좀 보이실 것 같아요. 이렇게 의상도 이런 식으로 디테일하게 표현해서 네, 구현을 해볼 수가 있고요. 피부 색상도 이렇게 선택한 대로 바로
And different skin tones. That's cool.
네.
That one's cool too.
이런 모습도 그렇고 다양한 모습을 볼 수 있고 네, 저는 개인적으로 좋아하는 연한 복숭아 빛을 선택하겠습니다. 이 헤어도 이렇게 반영이 되는데 아마 지금 잘 아시는 헤어들이 있을 거예요. 네, 아시는 헤어들이 있고 그렇죠. 이 헤어는 좀 이따가 다시 보실 수 있을 것 같은데 저는
Okay, this hairstyle doesn't clip through the outfit at all. So that's good. Because, like, the hair that hangs off to the sides here in the front, like, that's far enough away from the outfit that doesn't clip into it. And, like, the ponytail in the back goes out far enough to the point where it doesn't, like, clip into the back of the character at all.
죄송합니다. 제 취향대로 일단 선택을 해보겠습니다. 그리고 눈도 지금은 이 정도로 반영이 돼 있고요. 눈도 아마
Couple of different options for eyes.
네, 이 눈으로 선택을 하겠습니다. 아, 제가 헤어 색상을 안 정했네요. 제가 그 블루 계열을 좋아해서 여기 제
Changing the hair color?
명확하게 있지는 않은데 네, 다른 의도는 없습니다. 블루를 선택을 하겠습니다. 그리고 눈도 맞춰야죠. 네, 이렇게 맞추겠습니다. 그리고 입은
Yeah, changing the hair and eye color.
있고요. 그리고 장식이랑 화장도 있는데 네, 이 부분은 네, 나중에 또 보여드릴 기회가 있을 것 같습니다.
There are decorations and makeup too, so you can use that.
네, 이런 프리셋들을 확인을.
Yeah, and here's some of the different, like, starting outfits. Now he's going through, like, those options. This one goes really well with the blue hair.
하실 수가 있습니다. 네, 이렇게 있고요. 그리고 이렇게 가까이서 보시면 좀 재질감이 좀 다르죠? 네, 이런 의상도 있고 그리고 왠지 궁수한테 어울릴 것 같은 네, 이런 의상도 있고요. 네, 이런 의상도 있습니다. 네,
Yeah, this one looks pretty cool. Looks like an outfit that maybe, like, a priest or a healer would wear, like a priestess or a healer. Or a mage.
이제 본격적으로 한번 떠나보겠습니다.
They're laughing because the name was taken when he tried to name the character.
네. 서버는 지금 유튜브 하나만 반영을 해둔 거니까 혹시나
The server currently only reflects one loot. They might be talking about, like, loot server. Since I've already done it, maybe other than loot, I hope the servers aren't upset. Okay, so he's gonna create the character. The owl looks pretty cool too.
어떠세요? 밀레시안과 에린을 연결해줄 조금 새로운 모습의 소울 스트림입니다.
The soul stream looks pretty good. I like how they added some color to like this part where you walk around. Like there's some blue, some gold, and maybe some like blue and purple more in the center where now is.
네, 여기 계신 분들은 너무 잘 아시다시피 마비노기에서 의미 깊은 장소잖아요. 네, 그래서 좀 더 가슴에 남을 만한 모습으로 변화를 시도해보고 있습니다. 우리 나우가 쳐다보네요. 네, 아이고 죄송합니다. 제가 지금 손이 떨리고 있어요.
These dialogue options on the side are pretty cool. Like, I like the way the boxes look for text and everything. So far, this looks pretty good as far as the interface goes for like chatting with an NPC.
네,
Alright, last week of the Master Plan event, so let's get started on event stuff, and we're also gonna try and get, like, 2 more sponsorship quests done, so we can get the upgrade stone from that, and then we'll finish up another Baltame mission to get another one from that. Oh, and one of these scrolls is from clearing a Lord mission. I was wondering what that next one would be. 3 tech missions, that's not too hard. So yeah, we can do pretty much most of these, like... Might just need to find like a group to do the Magmel with, but that's about it. Oh yeah, and for that, quests related to Crombass, like, the quests leading up to that would be like Wave Against the Calm or something, so I should see if I have anything like that. Oh, maybe this is it. Yeah, Lost Heart may have been one of the quests on that list. Okay, so we can look into doing that a little bit later. But first, let's get all the basic event stuff done. And then we'll work on Stardust and that last Baltame mission. Then we'll worry about like the Crombass upgrade stone. And then after we're done here, we have to go to the master plan NPC. In Dumbarton. Perfect. Let's go and check out her shop too. Wait, what did we get there? Oh, some passes. Okay, what are you selling? Okay, special summer casual wear. I want to see which one is going, like, for more on the auction house. Yeah, this one's going for like 200,000, 250,000, 300,000, 400,000. And then the female version. About the same. Actually, the male one is going for a little bit more. So I guess they're both at about an equal value right now. Because I'm probably just gonna buy like a bunch of these outfits and then like save them in a pet inventory for half a year, maybe a year, then sell them off. Guess we could get like 2 of those bags. Let's put them in this pet. There should be one more floating around. Oh, there it is. So once this event is over and like the outfits become more rare, they'll probably go for a little bit. Okay, let's go see what we have for Stardust. Gonna get new quests. Start with that. Shadowcast City is easy. How much is a riding suit? I don't feel like crafting that. I don't feel like buying that. Okay, so we'll skip that one. We'll go do Shadowcast City. That's fine. Roll short mission. Okay, Shadowcast City on Elite. And then let's use that crystal too. And then we'll take out the doppelganger with Meteor. Almost a perfect clone, but missing the cattail. Still pretty strong though, survive that. Oh, and we have one of those leprechauns showing up. Oh, this looks pretty good. Maybe I can sell that for something. Well, actually, if it's events, it probably can't be sold. Okay, back to Melwyn to turn in the quest. And let's pick up something else. I'm not sure if I'll have time to do a veteran dungeon today. Like, I want to focus on getting the scythe upgraded as much as possible first. I could do that. See what new item quests we get. I think I have to wait an hour for that. What do we have for spirit weapon quests for the scythe? Give it a preferred gem. 1 cent. Larger than 1 centimeter. Okay. So what is it like? That'll do. Defeat 50 dire wolves with the scythe. Okay, we can do that. Gotta get some more EP with that thing. That will increase weapon critical. Yeah, let's go for the critical next. Okay, let's see what the next item quest is. Alright, we're just gonna jump over and do that last Beltane mission real quick, and then maybe I'll run the Echo Stone dungeon. Let's do the bridge on basic mode. I picked this one mostly because it's short.
빛을 따라 걷다 처음 마주한 곳 비밀스러운 두 개의 달 고요한 문 앞에 선다
Okay, we can get another upgrade stone from that. How many texts do I have to run to get one of those scrolls? 3. I guess I could try doing those. But if I'm gonna do tech missions, I'm going to, go to the association room and switch to Dark Diviner for that. Harmonic Sainted is so good for my magic stuff. Okay, with Dark Diviner available now, let's go see what kind of tech missions I can do. Honestly, I don't do tech missions too much, so like, sort of a new and unknown area to me, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, we can try here. I think those rooms are pretty dangerous. Let's look for the rooms with the orbs. Plus all the rooms are like this. Here's one. And let's try the room here at the very end. Okay, so now what are our options here? So I would have to deal with these cursed ones. Let's do this. This form is a good option because, like, this form can't be knocked back, so it's really easy to stay in the circle with this form. Can I finally use my pets? There we go. Dark Diviners is more effective. For attacking at least. Laura Stella, welcome in. Just doing some daily runs. Let's see, so we'll heal up for the next room. So Nascent Divinity is good for like staying in the center because I can't be pushed back in that form, but on the other hand, it's not like I can use the transformation anytime soon. This room will be a little bit more challenging. Maybe Dance of Death would be a good option in here. I'm not sure if their attacks could like send me flying backwards in that instance. Okay, let's get this ready, and there. Okay, they're pretty good at trying to push me out of the circle. Okay, let's see if I do this. Encore will let us do that again. I think this will work out really well. Oh, they did freeze me out of the circle, but yeah, that worked. Bought me enough time. So now that door, like, halfway down the hall here should have... Oh no, wait, here's all the people that got rescued. Well, there wasn't that many of them, there were only 2. Is this a trap? What's going on here? Not sure why they're all, like, gathered here. I can't... Oh wait, I can interact with that one. Do they keep coming unless I just, like, destroy the thing? These guys are everywhere. Okay, well, going into the storm with these guys doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, well, it doesn't fail the mission. We just have to try that part over again. So I just have to protect these guys, and how do I destroy the thing though? Like, how many of these guys are there? There's so many. It's nice that they're just helpless. They just stand there. They don't even try and like run away or something. It'd be nice if there's like a little bit more distance. What do you think you're doing? Get out of here. Like, how do I destroy it if I can't get close to it? Because if I try charging straight through, then they're just gonna swarm me. I have a feeling they're just gonna keep sending endless numbers. Okay, maybe I need to rethink this. Let's use safe. No, I don't know. It's like if I leave them undefended, then they're going to die. But if I charge at the thing... We'll try again. Yeah, forget this. Alright, try a different one then. I don't need to see a cutscene. I think I've done this one before. Like with Xanafiedlion in his late days. Great, I can't even move. Okay, we have to find the next orb. I think these glittery stars sort of flow in the direction that you're supposed to go, if I recall right, so I think we go this way. Yay, there it is. Might be better to use the scythe for this part if I recall right. This is sort of one of those things where I need to... Well, I don't know, maybe I will try Dark Diviner for that. Okay, that worked better than I thought. So, one of those flying things is near here, we gotta find that. Take him out. No idea where he is. One trick is we can stay close to the wall here, that way we don't have to see the mist. And we could just circle the area till we see him somewhere. Where are you at? There you are. Whoops. Has some pretty good laser attacks there. Crap, I keep getting hit by that one. I'm good at dodging the other two though. Not gonna be stupid enough to get close from using an obvious windmill like that. There we go, there's a dodge. Oops. Kind of walked right into that one. Alright. And where are we going now? This way? Yeah, there's something back here. And then we have one of those rogue guys. One of those. Alright. Thunderblade is a really, really cheap skill. You just push one button and things just start dying. Okay, let's go this way. It's saying this way. There you are. Gotta watch out for their shock waves. But even if they do start knocking me down, Thunderblight stays active, so that's another great ability it has. Okay, there's something over this way. Bunch of pillars. Okay, what are we doing this time? Oh, same thing as before? Got it. Maybe Scythe would be better here. Now let's switch back. I think maybe what I have to do is set up one of these. And then when that wears off, we have this thing left. Okay, what's going on? Why isn't the Did my Thunderblight glitch because of that thing? Oh, there we go. Thunderblight got glitched for a bit when I got petrified. I thought I was gonna get hit by that one, but got lucky. Didn't glitch that time though. Alright, that one's down. I don't need to see cutscenes. Jeez, wasting all my time with these little cutscenes that don't matter. That's one of these things. So that's 1 out of, yeah, 1 out of 3 for that orb. I have an idea what I want to do for the Lord mission, but I might have to opt to a different character because, like, my other characters have Lord passes, and currently this one doesn't have any on him. Nah, we'll probably do the Lord thing, like, next week. That's not something I care about today. Okay, let's go back to Melwyn and see about Stardust stuff. We're gonna do that right now, because if I can get that done now, then we can get another upgrade stone and take this... give this scythe like 2 more special upgrades. Which would be very good. Quit giving me crap item quests that no one wants to do. Okay, switch requests. Rank B. 5 energy converters. Pretty sure you can do that just with Hill and Engineering. That's pretty easy. I don't really want to defeat the Foamer Commander. So let's go to the Hill and Mines. I haven't tried the materials to... Wait, is it deliver or make? Oh, okay, it's just deliver. How dirt cheap are these? Yeah, we'll just get them this way. Like, right now I don't really give a crap about Stardust, I'm just doing it because I need to get that event thing done. Okay, we're gonna go upgrade the scythe now. Oh wait, I need to open up those boxes. Let's go ahead and stack those. Give me 2 of the blue ones. Okay. Oh yeah, and I did put all my gold away. Okay, we'll go withdraw 60k. I better make 100k. I don't know if this second one will be more or not. Where do those stones go? Not sure why they're down here. That's not where I left them. Okay, so right now the it gives 105 magic attack and 3% bonus damage. That's gonna go up to 125 magic attack and 4% bonus damage. So we're gonna get 5 additional magic attack and 1% more bonus damage from the first one. And now we're at 125 magic damage, 4% bonus damage. That'll go up to 5% bonus damage, and the attack will go up by 30. That's nice. Alright, let's go see what the veteran dungeon is, and maybe I'll run it today. But if I do the veteran dungeon today, then I want to start it like now. Math veteran dungeon. Yeah, I guess we could do that. I wouldn't really have Dark Diviner for it because I'd want to switch back to Harmonic Saint so I can level it. So it'll be mostly dependent on Battle Astrologer, but I think that'll be fine. Let's go ahead and switch back. Also do a rebirth before I go in. I also completely missed it in the patch notes, and they said they were adding like 3 more channels to the game. I think that's good. Like, we don't need extra servers. What we need is just like a few more channels and the ability to hold like a larger number of players. But Mabinogi is like better than it's ever been. Now we have 13 channels, and it looks like 11 of them are busy and 2 of them are full. So that's awesome. Anyway, let's do that rebirth real quick. And we'll see how well the Scythe does now that it has a bunch of upgrades. That and a few extra stats because I've been leveling up Harmonic Saint. Plus the Spirit Weapon. Part of it's been upgrading too. How much time does Pan have left? About a half hour. Now we'll use Erison instead. The bear for picking up fine leather if any drops. There's the pass. Let's use this. That's doing pretty good. And also we need to use one of these things too. Be going so much better if I could also use Dark Diviner here too, but gotta level up that Harmonic Saint. Not sure I went through the door there. But yeah, these results are much better. And they're only gonna get better as I increase the spirit weapon level and do a few more upgrades. Like, this is about where I want my scythe now. Anything else is just gonna be a bonus. Okay, let's get that one. Those two. Put those two together. There. Control traffic a little bit from here. Get a little speed buff from that. I wonder if I have that forgetful potion. Yeah, there it is. We can use that soon. Let's go ahead and stick that over here. Okay, let's go ahead and do... This is why I still have my staff equipped. Because Meteor is still useful. It's gonna refresh soon anyway, so why not? Okay, let's do this again. Okay, this is the real one. Not gonna have to take down every fake mimic. Oh, that's crap, that should hit him. And second floor, so that took about 17 minutes. Well, 18 minutes, I guess. That's not bad. Scythe is doing way better now. Oh, we got some hallway enemies here. Let's use some meteor. What the heck was that? There we go. I think I have a meteor flame on it, but I don't know if I want to use that yet. Oh, I guess since we're level 200, we should use that Forgetful Potion. stats for this skill. Oh, and there's the boss key. Nice, so we must be close to the end then. Pull these guys closer. Just like that. We're missing some sort of blue key. So I guess we go this way for it. Might be a dead end. Nope, leads to a secret room here. This might be the last room before the boss. There we go. Let's get a cloud. Backtrack back here. No matching key. Well, where's the one to that one? It's one of those stupid things where they hid a second back room back here. What a waste of time. Okay, now for the boss. So at about 34.5 minutes. We got 3 hellhounds in here. We gotta take them out. So what kind of a meteor situation do we have? Okay, we can use 3 of them. Can I get those 2? I think I can. Like they're both inside the circle. Might be able to get those 2 as well. No? 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 Crap, that one stayed safe. Anyway, back to safe. Even that one didn't take much damage. But yeah, I'm gonna lure you first. Come on. I want you staying over there. I don't want to fight more than one of you at once. Come on. Get over here. Yeah, the boss is the only part that's gonna take some time. Mostly because there's 3 of these things. Well, that should have hit. He was technically in range. You're not using that crap. Trying to use Fireball. Come on, only you. I don't want to attract the attention of your dumb friend right now. Once we get rid of this first one, we'll have a lot more room to, like, maneuver. Oh great, that one's noticed for some reason. Alright, Final Strike has proven itself to me before. We're gonna give that a little try here. Yeah, this is even proving to be useful like in veteran dungeons. So that's great. Still is some pretty good damage. Wait your turn. Some of the other one. Where'd Foul Strike go? Didn't wear off that soon. Alright, well, we'll dash over here. And then go back to magic. Or Scythe, I guess. Okay, we're targeting this guy right now. Come on, what you gonna do? You just gonna stand there? Guess so. Come on, enough of that firebolt. Such a cowardice attack for enemies like this. Like, actually charge. Keep trying to separate. That's not gonna work. They want to stick together, they can stick together. What do you think you're doing? There we go. They're almost down. Okay, let's put a little space, use this. And let's go ahead and switch back to the staff. Just real fast here. Oh, they're close enough. Can't let them get away when they're like literally an inch away. And they're just looking out. Okay, 54 minutes and 36 seconds, which isn't too bad. So yeah, Xanafiedlion is at about the point where you can probably clear a veteran dungeon about as fast as Xanafied Neko, maybe slightly slower, but he's getting there. So I'm very satisfied with the way this run went. Leveled up a lot too. Some intelligence buffs are nice. MP is good too, but Nice to have things that help my magic attacks. I think we're gonna work on a few spirit weapon quests for the scythe. But let's do a rebirth first. Okay, so we're level 20 now, and that means we can learn the last Harmonic Saint skill, which is Pulse of Purification. And really quick, I will be right back, and then we're gonna focus on doing spirit weapon quests for my scythe. Okay, so let's equip the scythe. And we have to take out like 50 dire wolves with it, so... There's some near the bard camp. Someone else is already treeing in this area. Where else are there direwolves at? I don't really feel like looking for another spot. We'll just change channels. Let's go to 6. Yeah, that's Lou. Had a little lag there for a second. I think even the Cubs count. Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay, so we're done with that quest. And here's another one. Clear an elite shadow mission. That's easy. You can do that. Do I have to do it with the weapon? No, we just have to clear one in general. So I could just do like Shadowcast City again or something on Elite. That would be pretty easy. I don't think I want to use this, though. Not yet. Oh, tomorrow's items are passes, that's right. Today's not Friday. If I get random items, we'll have a chance to get a pass to do the shadow mission. Okay, let's clear all that crap out. And then staff. Wait, did I ever get any pass? Ah, crap, I don't think I got lucky enough to pull Shadow Mission Pass. Let's go to Dunbarton. I can just buy one from the Master Plan and PC shop. Do I have enough event currency left over for that? Oh yeah, and let's switch back to 4. And then for my Scythe, I think what I'll do is I'll focus on that Crombass quest like tomorrow probably, or next week. I don't really care when. We have like until halfway through October to get all that crap done. So it's not like there's any big rush. Alright, let's go. now for the doppelganger. Let's get him. What, can I live through that one? Alright. Okay, that one's done. What do we have next? Give it one of its preferred gems. That was the okay, it has to be bigger than 2 centimeters. That one will do. Okay, we could just do nowhere to run for this one, right here. That would take no time at all. So let's go do that. Maybe I should actually... Hang on. We could do that on Elite and we could do like a rebirth first and really level up, get a lot of points for Harmonic Saint. Wait, do I have to use the scythe for destroying the monsters, or...? Yeah, okay, so for the first part we definitely have to, and then we could switch up to magic after. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. Let's go ahead and put the scythe right here. I can live with that. Welcome in, Saint Rets. Gonna do a rebirth and then do a Baltame mission. Getting some spirit weapon quests done. Yeah, I've already done 4 of the special upgrades on the scythe. Like, I'm only missing 1 more thing of upgrade stones and then like these 3 things at the bottom. That buff has how much time? Oh, 48 minutes? Yeah, that's more than enough. Let's get Urusan and the bunny, pick up stuff, and then... What am I forgetting here? Oh yeah, we want to use that. Oh right, and I need to pull out the Elite Pass too. Okay, now we're all set. Okay, now we'll switch back to magic, because that's what I prefer to use here. Got that quest requirement filled. Geez, already level 180? Yeah, we're not gonna have to spend all on this mission. Alright, I guess I don't need to be in here from level 200. Took less than 2.5 minutes. But Spirit Weapon quest is done. And now we can take up a bunch of these too. A lot of intelligence buffs this time, which is great. I think that helps my magic attack power or something. Keep forgetting to level up these demigod skills and the beast stuff. Not that it really matters, I don't really use the beast transformation anyway. Okay, I guess I'll do another rebirth. So we'll go up to at least level 25 in Harmonic Saint today. Be nice to have that halfway done. And actually, it's been a few days since I've done any homestead work. I've been kind of lazy about this lately. Should have been more on top of it. At least gathering the homestead stone, but I didn't bother doing that. Oh well, I can always get a lot of homestead stone whenever I go like on a big bounty hunting week to get transformations. So I'm not too worried about that. One thing I did kind of find out is, like, it is kind of pointless to get, like, a second, like, homestead stone mining spot. Like, I did that on my non-streaming character, and, like, I never use it. It was helpful for, like, a little bit, but then after a while it just takes up space and you can't really get rid of it. So in the long run, getting like a second homestead stone mining spot is kind of a waste. Alright, we have tons of rebirth pots, so I'm gonna get rid of a few more of them. I'm probably gonna do at least 2 or 3 more rebirths. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. So we'll level up a few Harmonic Saint skills and we'll wrap things up, I think. What would be the next thing for... Yeah, I don't feel like clearing Piaka Abyss today. Can do that probably tomorrow. So tomorrow's goal is going to be... I'm gonna try and do that Crombass questline thing for the last upgrade stones. I might finish out my 2 tech missions, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But we'll aim for just getting these last upgrade stones tomorrow, and then maybe doing Piaka Abyss. But that's it for today's stream at least. Got a little bit done.